My first time getting these bitches while I'm alive, you hear me?
I gotta give it to you while you here.
Sure,
You main bird, you know we flying high together.
Yeah, saying we was all dead before, huh?
Yeah, I believe that. Where that bitch pouring it?
Oh, and you know who I'm talking to. I got your last page deleted.
Yo, listen up. This whole situation between NoCap and NBA Youngboy is getting wild, and it's moving way past some regular industry tension. This isn't just music drama anymore. This feels like family turning on family, and the energy around it is intense. Two Alabama artists with long history and real pride on the line are now going at each other's necks like they reached a breaking point. NBA Youngboy jumped straight into trolling, saying NoCap is too old to rap, and that set the tone instantly.
Two artists that I signed. Two of my artists.
Damn, you were not playing.
A little dude named Rollo, and another one named NoCap. They actually hard.
But all of this popped off right after NoCap dropped one of the most disrespectful subliminal lines people have heard in a minute, and trust me, he knew exactly what he was aiming at. Before all of this gets even more chaotic, let's break down what really happened, because this story goes way deeper than what you've been seeing on social media. To understand how everything got this heated, we gotta take it back to when NoCap was still a young artist from Mobile, Alabama, just trying to climb out of a tough environment.
I guess at one point, Lil Baby signed you, or no?
Nah, I didn't sign a little baby. I'm still,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still an independent artist right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not, because there was something about you being Lil Baby's artist, but that's not true.
A lot of people, like, he was just rocking with me.
This was around 2018, and he was grinding non-stop with his boy Rilo Rodriguez, dropping tracks, doing features, and building something from scratch. They had a little buzz growing in Alabama, but let's keep it real. The rest of the country wasn't paying close attention yet. And here's where things start getting interesting. NoCap began getting closer to two different camps at the same time, and both sides were powerful in their own ways. On one side...
Why you troll Lil Baby, man?
Man, I ain't really nothing to talk about, man.
Did you get the record clear?
Talking about for Rollo?
Yeah.
I really ain't,
like
I ain't gonna lie, like really this last little album, I ain't really tried to. You get what I'm saying? Cause it was just like, you know what I'm saying? It was what it is.
You had Lil Baby and the 4PF team showing him real love, talking about bringing him in officially. Baby even put him on Dreams to Reality and was telling people he had both Rilo and NoCap lined up with him, which had everybody watching his next move. But according to NoCap, that whole deal never really went through. Baby was talking like he was ready to make it happen, but the paperwork never showed up, so nothing official ever came out of those conversations. And while that situation was floating in the air, the other side was watching closely. NBA Youngboy and the full 4KT movement were right there, ready to open the door. This is where NoCap made the choice that changed his whole career, for better and for worse. He decided to roll with Youngboy instead of Baby, and in that moment, it looked like the smartest move he could ever make. Let's keep it real. NBA Youngboy is the one who took NoCap from rising talent to somebody the whole country knew about. Before Youngboy co-signed him, NoCap was just another artist with strong potential, but nothing was guaranteed. When Youngboy put him on Outta Here Safe while NoCap was locked up in 2019, everything shifted instantly. That track exploded, and suddenly people everywhere were saying his name like he came out of nowhere, and Youngboy didn't just drop one feature and disappear. He pulled NoCap straight into the Never Broke Again family. He put him on multiple projects, pushed him heavy, and treated him like a real brother in the game. When NoCap started having issues with Lil Baby and 4PF, Youngboy and the entire 4KT crew stood right behind him with full support. And when Cold Hearted Savage started talking online about banning NoCap from Atlanta and taking his jewelry, Youngboy's manager didn't just stay quiet, he jumped straight into the comments to protect him. The loyalty was loud, and everybody saw it.
I usually see when, if these ain't all moving together,
Right.
they usually fall apart. Because, you know, sometimes what happens is when you're not around the team,
Right.
it's getting
At first, everything looked like genuine family love, or at least that's how it seemed from the outside. NoCap was winning, his name was buzzing, his numbers were climbing, and he had the support of one of the strongest movements in hip-hop behind him. On the surface, life looked perfect for him. But this is where the story starts twisting, because the deeper street politics behind all this will catch a lot of people off guard. When you move with NBA Youngboy, you're not just getting a cosign, you're stepping into every feud he's tied to, and Youngboy has issues with almost the whole industry. The first crack in the foundation showed up when people thought NoCap was throwing shade at Lil Durk, who just happens to be one of Youngboy's biggest rivals. If NoCap really had gone at Durk, that would have lined up perfectly with the 4KT energy.
Yeah, I'm still an independent artist right now.
Okay.
But instead of riding that narrative, NoCap jumped on social media and cleared it all up instantly. He said he wasn't aiming at Dirk at all, and that both of them keep each other's names out their mouths. From Youngboy's point of view, that all probably looked weak and disloyal, like the person he helped rise to fame was trying to keep things neutral instead of standing with the team. In Youngboy's mind, when you're family, your rivals' rivals are yours too. No questions asked. So seeing NoCap step back from a situation that could have been a major statement probably felt like a major shift in loyalty. Fast forward to just a few weeks ago, and this is where things completely snapped. Someone on Twitter told NoCap he needed to drop more music with Youngboy. And normally, any artist would have said something light like, yeah, more coming soon. But NoCap didn't go that route. He said something that instantly pushed Youngboy over the edge, and it changed everything. NoCap basically said he wants to shine on his own so nobody can claim he's only relevant because of Youngboy. He said they might link up again later for music, but right now, he's focused on building his own brand and standing on his own 2 feet. And listen, that might sound harmless to some people, but to NBA Youngboy, that was the exact wrong thing to say. This is someone who boosted NoCap's whole career, defended him, put him on records, and treated him like real family through every situation. So when NoCap said he wanted to separate himself and move solo, it came off like he was downplaying everything Youngboy had done for him, and that hit a nerve instantly. What happened next shocked everyone watching this unfold. Youngboy logged into the official Never Broke Again Instagram page and went straight at NoCap with zero hesitation. He didn't hold back at all. He let the world know exactly how he felt, and the comments came fast and sharp. He said, "You a worker. You ain't my brother, you pay me." That alone had the whole internet stunned because it showed the bond between them wasn't what everyone thought. And he didn't stop there. Youngboy said they're not making music together because they're not cool like that anymore. And he claimed NoCap wanted money deals for features while not standing solid behind the team. But the part that really made people react was when Youngboy said NoCap only connected with him because he was the hottest artist at the time. He said once things got serious and tensions rose, NoCap didn't even want to take a picture with Quando Rondo, which to Youngboy looked like fake loyalty. He basically accused him of being around for the benefits but disappearing when things got rough. Then, Youngboy pushed it even further and made the situation 10 times heavier with what he said next. Youngboy brought up the moment when NoCap cleared his name after people thought he was aiming at Dirk, and he said that showed fear and hesitation. He said, "You the same one who had to clear your name when the internet made it seem like you dissing," calling him out for trying to stay neutral in a situation where choosing sides mattered to the team, but it didn't stop there. Things went way left. Youngboy said something so inappropriate and personal that it can't even be repeated word for word on this platform, and that right there showed the whole world this situation was no longer business. When someone goes that far, you know the tension has turned into something deeply personal, because that level of disrespect is almost impossible to walk back. NoCap tried to defend himself, saying he supported Youngboy for 3 years straight and always stood beside him. He said he held things down behind the scenes, but compared to the heavy accusations Youngboy was throwing out, his response didn't hit the same way, and the internet could see the imbalance instantly. And then it got even messier. After Youngboy went off online, people started digging into old posts, and they pulled up some things from NoCap's past that made everything look 10 times worse. They found old Facebook posts from 2017, back before his career took off, where NoCap wasn't showing Youngboy any love at all. He said he couldn't listen to Youngboy for more than 30 minutes, and even said that if someone claimed Youngboy was better than Kodak, he'd check them and their mama. With those posts resurfacing, the whole story shifted. It now looked like NoCap had been a critic in the past who only switched sides when it helped his career grow. That move made NoCap look untrustworthy, and it helps explain why Youngboy was so fired up about this whole situation. Fast forward to this week, and NoCap has been spiraling online in a way nobody expected. He's been arguing with his girlfriend Somalia Marie, calling out Chicago Heidi, and clashing with basically anyone who even mentions his name. He said he's on his Thanksgiving break and got time for everybody right now, and the way he's acting, it really looks like he meant it. But here's where things take a wild turn, and this part is what made the entire hip-hop world freeze for a second. Yesterday, NoCap posted something on Twitter that sent shockwaves across social media. He wrote, "If you 23 years old, 3 years from now, you will be an uncle or auntie in this new generation." On the surface, it sounds like he's just talking about how young people view age differently today, like how being 26 suddenly feels old to certain crowds. But here's the twist. NBA Youngboy just turned 26 last month. So when NoCap is talking about people in that age lane being uncles and aunties, he's aiming that directly at Youngboy. And Youngboy caught that subliminal message instantly. He fired back with, "I gotta put the mic up," which basically means, "Y'all saying I'm too old for this now?" That response showed he felt the jab right away, and it added a whole new edge to the tension between them. Now let me break down why this situation is getting extremely risky for both sides. This isn't just regular rap tension where people drop diss tracks and talk tough on social media. This is a situation between two people who once treated each other like family, and now they feel like they've been betrayed on the deepest level. Both of them feel disrespected, both of them feel played, and both of them have pride on the line, which makes everything even more unpredictable. NoCap is basically saying Youngboy is washed up and too old to stay relevant, and in street culture, that type of talk hits deep and gets taken personal every single time. Youngboy already showed he doesn't tolerate disrespect at all, and the way he reacted proves he felt that message directly. And remember when he said those inappropriate things toward NoCap? That wasn't regular rap tension. That was real anger spilling out. On top of that, both of them come from places where conflicts don't get handled the same way as the industry world. They both have teams around them, both have people who ride for them, and both have reputations they feel they need to protect at all costs. When you mix pride, disrespect, and old history together, things can go left fast, especially when neither side wants to look weak. And that's what has everyone worried, because with this level of public disrespect being thrown around, somebody could end up in a situation they can't take back. The energy is getting heavier by the day, and fans can feel it building up in real time. The bigger picture here is how toxic the music world becomes when street loyalty and business get mixed together. Youngboy played a huge part in putting NoCap on the map, and he expected loyalty as the return for everything he did. But when NoCap tried to step away and build his own brand, Youngboy saw it as the ultimate act of turning away from the team. Now you've got two young black men who could be working together, stacking millions, and changing their whole communities. But instead, they're caught in a situation driven by pride, ego, and public disrespect. It's the same pattern we've watched unfold too many times in hip-hop, and it never ends in a good place. Right now, both sides are throwing subliminals and talking wild on social media, and the whole situation is getting heavier by the hour. When you see this much personal disrespect flying around, it's only a matter of time before it moves past the internet, because tension like this doesn't stay online for long. NoCap is moving reckless and acting like he doesn't care about any consequences, and people can see he's in a different headspace. Youngboy has never been the type to back down from anybody, and he already showed he'll say whatever he wants when he feels played. Both of them have people around them who will stand with them no matter what, and both are in positions where stepping back would hurt how they're viewed in the street world. With all that mixed together, the pressure is building fast, and fans are watching everything unfold in real time. The whole hip-hop community can feel this getting more serious every day. This situation could cost someone their career, their opportunities, or their entire future if they don't slow down. I truly hope both of these men take a moment to realize everything they could lose before this goes to a place they can't reverse. Because trust me, this story is nowhere near finished. The energy is rising, the comments are exploding, and everybody is choosing sides while things keep heating up. So tap in and let me know in the comments what you think about this whole situation. Do you see either side calming down, or is this about to get even crazier? Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and share your thoughts, because this one is unfolding fast. Stay locked in for the next video, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.